when all you care for is the fire. You end up blinded by the light. I'm the only one alive in the dead of night. Where is everybody? You know what? I'm gonna bring up the chat. I'm gonna open it in a new page. It's kind of small. I can't really see. I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up so I can see it better. It's a bit of a problem. Always having so many problems. Okay. Hello, everybody. Max, Rar, Tridello, Random Nobody, Dr. Dunsparce, Undefined, Why Not Jay, Quack, Itboyne, I think, I already say Jay's name, Cheeky Breaky, John, Scythe, Psychotech, Alexis, there's a lot of you, Tyler, Silent Treatment, Mr. E, MC, there's another John, Jack, Lowell, what is going on? Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5.
Feels like just walked into a psychedelic fever dream. Long.
Yeah. Well, all those like big live streamers with like faces and everything, they get to show off their cool RGB lighting setups and their aesthetic bedrooms. I just have one light strip on my walls and I never get to show it off, so I thought, why not? We're here. I'll just do it over here on the edge of the bed, and yeah. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I put the mic over here. Move it over a bit. We're kind of like right underneath the vent, so there might be a little bit more wind than usual. I'm gonna get to see your gamer chair. I have a desk chair. It's a hand-me-down. My mom gave it to me. So, what did you miss? You didn't miss anything. Hello, Marilyn Brony. Hello, TDGAA. Nice lightning bolts. That's good. I might need to back up a little bit, because the way I'm hanging off the bed right now, like, my hands kind of fall off screen. It's a little bit uncomfortable. Get an office chair. Oh, it's absolutely an office chair that I have. It was from my mother's office, but it's not a gamer chair. It's not like an amazing one. I keep telling myself that I'm finally gonna upgrade. I'm gonna buy a computer that's like doesn't sound like a rocket ship taking off whenever I reuse it to live stream. And I'm gonna buy a gamer chair that's like comfortable to sit in. Like set up his space. Yeah, man. This is just the light from space. That's what it looks like. You thought it was just floating freeform, but like actually, I've been in a bedroom in space. Is there even anything in this drawer? Nah, there isn't. There's nothing in there. Imagine lying down in a bed trying to look at a laptop screen in general is not comfy. Yeah, it's not particularly comfortable, but I don't know, I like lying down, so it's nice to lie down and stream at the same time. That's nice. This looks like a corpse in a horror movie, but sometimes it's blue. I admit the lighting grade isn't great here. If we were like facing if I had a different angle on this, we might be able to catch the light better, but this way, if like my face dips down too far, you're not going to be able to see it. Better look into the drawer next to it. Okay. Shit, I hit the mic. I'm sorry. I fucked up. No. I don't use these drawers. They're kind of stiff. It pulled out too fast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I've killed the audience. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. This sleep stream went. When I can figure out how to completely hide my face in my sleep.
Fake ASMR sleep stream when.
Like, I would definitely live stream myself sleeping, but you probably just hear a lot of snoring. Hold on, I'll open the drawer on the other side. See if there's anything in that one. Fuck, these are so stiff. There's a blanket in there. I'm not opening it any further. Wear a ski mask. But then you would get like the general outline of my head and you would know who I am. I'm very paranoid. Actually, that is funny. I was on Tumblr earlier and this Minecraft dude was trending because he had revealed his eye. Like, apparently he always covers his face, but he revealed, like, one of his eyes, and I was like, wow. He looks like any other white guy, like... I'm being paranoid over nothing, because, like, that guy just looks like a bunch of other guys. I'm certain I look like a bunch of other guys, too. Yeah, that was his name. I don't watch Minecraft live streamers. I just, like, I think one of the people I'm following is kind of into them. But, like, I'm not following them for those posts, you know. I really look like a normal person. I know. It's crazy. It's almost like I'm a human being. Oh no, I'm definitely not a lizard, Max. Definitely not. No way. I couldn't be a lizard. You kidding me? The pay is terrible. This could be a live stream, right? Just me hanging off the edge of the bed, playing with my hair. This is fine. This is fine. This is how people do live streams. Hello, Base United. Oh shit, we got a check mark in chat. What's good? One day I'm gonna get that check mark. I'm gonna do it. That's my Naruto being the Hokage for me. That is my gonna become the Hokage, getting a check mark. Giving that lazy Sunday vibes, and it's not even Saturday. I'm 2 days ahead. The checkmark you be based. Yeah, believe it. Oh my god. Has anybody seen those videos of they put the Naruto team, you know, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi into Fortnite. So now there's all those videos of Sasuke doing Fortnite dances. I'm never gonna play Fortnite, I swear to God. I played it once and I didn't understand it at all. But, like... I would almost want to play Fortnite just so I can, like... be Sasuke and do terrible dances. Oh, man. Or, like, that one video where, like, Sasuke's just standing in the foreground and Kakashi's dancing in the background. Alright, goodbye that guy. Goodbye. Sasuke leaves the shop tomorrow. Oh my god. See, that's the thing that bothers me. Like, what if you don't get into Fortnite until really late? It's basically impossible for you to get any of the cool skins. What is going on with these drawers? They're like... Oh, they got that thing where, like, that stops them from slamming. I got this at IKEA. Not the mattress, though. Not the mattress. I used to sleep on an IKEA couch. It wasn't fun, but it was pretty much the only thing that, like, actually fit in my old apartment. And then I bought another IKEA bed. It was really small though. This is a queen size. I feel so luxurious. How long did it take to build? A few hours. Well, actually, I didn't build it. I helped finish it. Basically, I was at work, and my dad came over and he built it for me. That was nice of him. I helped him finish it, though. It pretty much like took him hours. If it had been me, it still would have taken me hours, but I would have been less pissed off than he was. I like building IKEA furniture, genuinely. I think it's fun, putting all the pieces together. It's like a little puzzle, and then you get furniture at the end. Would you date have Sasuke, Naruto, and Kakashi? Kakashi, obviously. Are you kidding me? I mean, like... Sasuke is a douche. We know that. Naruto... no. And Kakashi, I mean... he openly reads porn everywhere. Is totally my type. What is the IKEA assembly roleplay? Oh shit, that's a good idea. Assembling furniture with your girlfriend. So we're gonna write that down. Excuse the lack of hands. Just enjoy the shadows of my hair. I'm writing it down right now. Building IKEA furniture. I don't know if I'm allowed to say IKEA in the video, but I probably will anyway. Avid porn reader confirmed no. I just respect... I respect his honesty. He don't give a fuck. He's just reading smut in public. Like, whatever. Only hairs. Hey, where's the real fakers with the only hands emote? What do I have that for? Really, what do I have any of these emotes for? I need to replace them. I gotta hire somebody from like Fiverr to draw shit for me. People doing your job for you. Oh, they give me ideas. That's so doing my job for me. It's not like I write these scripts, record them, and edit them all by myself. Fool. Yeah, only hands. Technically, you know, if OnlyFans had gone through with the not safe for work ban, maybe there would be OnlyFans channels that are just hands. Hand kink. I don't know how that works. Don't explain it to me. I don't want to know. You know, the stuff I can do with my hands. I can do that. And I can do that. Ooh. It's just wild. There are wrists and arms, but my hands are the star of the show. People are into feet. Hands are surely a thing. Oh yeah. Equal and opposite. Yin and yang. Only hams. It's just pictures of ham. And pigs, I guess. Is there a such thing as, like... I know you can make, like, burgers out of beans and stuff. Is there, like, a vegan equivalent of ham? Do they have that? Fake ham? They got, like, tofurkey. Maybe it's, like, tof ham? Toham? Tofam. Have an army of elves that make these videos. I fucking wish, then I wouldn't be so tired all the time. I want to quit my job and just do this so I can sleep more. Just sleep so much. So much sleep. Sleep all the time. Sleep every day. Do shadow puppets or something. I can't. The lights are flickering constantly. I don't know what's a good angle. Whatever. This is like what you do for like a duck. People who are into Handsman have a field day with Zelda bosses. Ooh, I guess. Didn't really want to think about that. Thank you, Leafy. These lights, they were very expensive. They were a full $30. Some months I go all out, buy something real crazy. And a few months ago it was these lights. And that's what I was doing. That's what I was gonna do. Vegan teacher? Is that lady like really a teacher? I've only heard of her in passing. These drawers contain the secrets of the universe. Well, oh shit, Zool? Don't like that. I didn't watch Ghostbusters this year. I should have done that. Am I gonna be real ASMR? I'm gonna read one of Max's scripts. For real. Eventually. Probably. Am I a witch? No, but I did go through a Wiccan phase once. $30 is almost $200. Yes, but it's $30 Canadian, so, you know. Ghostbusters ASMR. Well, I've done Ghost ASMR. I guess Ghostbusters couldn't hurt. I mean, it is relevant. I was actually earlier today, I was listening. I was watching that Neil Cicierega video, you know, bustin'. I ain't afraid of no sleep. I ain't afraid of no bed. There's something weird sleeping in your bed. Paul Rudd ASMR. Oh, yeah. Whatever. I haven't seen the new one yet. It looked good. I'm just like, I don't know. I just like, So like, has Finn Wolfhard done like anything that wasn't like an 80s homage? Like, that guy's been... he was in like the It remake. He's in Stranger Things. Now he's in Ghostbusters, which is like a follow-up to a famous 80s property. Like, does he do anything else? Yeah, man, hair reveal. Check it out. You can't really see it. Wait for it to get light again. Where is it? There it is. Hair. Monster ASMRs. Oh, there was just a Monster ASMR yesterday. Technically. She's a dream demon. Do I draw my own thumbnail characters? No. I steal them from Pick Crews. But I give credit. It's fine. Is it my hair? No, it's my beard. you imagine if I actually, like, had a beard like this? Does anybody have a beard like this? Well, I'm sure they do, but, like, beard hair is, like, it's, like, different from, like, regular hair. I don't know.
You're a real faker?
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Thanks for becoming a real faker again, Max. Oh, you do, Base United. Good for you. Make sure you shampoo it. Actually, I don't know. Do you need to shampoo your beard? Do you, like... I'm sure you need to wash it, but, like, are there people conditioning their beards? Yes, you get access to the fakey frog, Max, as a real faker. It was Turkey Day. I don't know. It's not... I don't live in America. Listen, I desperately need to go buy new socks. I keep wearing through them like crazy because I slide on the floor everywhere. I need new socks desperately, but I refuse to go shopping today because I don't want to encourage Black Friday encroaching onto Canadian territory. It's ridiculous. 10 years ago, we didn't have that shit here. There was no Black Friday. Just like maybe Cyber Monday. It's stupid, and I don't want it. It exploits workers. I have to shampoo it every day. Okay. Knowledge. South Park Black Friday. Oh, I saw... That was trending on Tumblr. Like, what the hell? Like, they aged up the characters? That was weird. I don't know. I never really watched South Park. I was following, like, a South Park Ask blog on Tumblr, like... Shit, in, like, 2014, 2015? I don't know. It had a really good story and, like, great artwork. And it didn't just, like, die off. They just, like, they finished it canonically. It was good. Never really watched the show, though. Considering shaving it off. Well, like, sometimes I kind of wish that I could have a beard, because, like, I think that'd be fun, just to have, like, funky facial hair. But then, other times I'm really glad that I don't have to worry about shaving every day, because, like, I don't shave my legs, so... If I had to, like, if I had to shave my face, I probably just wouldn't bother with it. Hate working Black Fridays. Black Fridays, they're exploitative of retail employees. They ruin everyone's lives. Nobody likes Black Friday. Stop having Black Friday. And, like, all I'm seeing on Reddit today are people, like, posting things that are like, hey, this sale on Amazon isn't even a sale. They just, like, it's the same price. They just added a marked down thing on the side. So, it's all a lie. Black Friday sales aren't even sales. Face isn't necessarily as big a problem as legs are, I guess. Does the hair on your face just not grow that fast? I don't know. I went on vacation. My mom was like, what, like, you really not gonna shave your legs? Like, we're going swimming. And I'm just like, I shaved my armpits. That's the best you're gonna get out of me. I'm sorry to get so personal about this, but I feel very strongly that, like, I should not be ashamed of my body hair. It grows on my body. It's just here. I'm not shaving my legs. Fuck off. People get run over on Black Friday. Yeah, they be getting trampled and shit. People be dying for, like, a cheap television. Shaving leads to ingrown hairs. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Annoying. Yeah, fake legs. Check it out. Here's my legs. Those were my legs. They'd be hitting the mattress. That's the sound it made when I kept fucking up a Zodiac riddle in Sayonara Wild Hearts. I beat all of them. Now I'm stuck on what to do. I kind of want to finish YOLO Arcade, but it's really hard. Used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. Ooh, owned. I want hair in my face, only in my head. What about your eyebrows? I mean, I can't fault you for not being into them. This is a horror movie? Yes. Boo. This is like oh, I don't remember the name of it. It was like a remake of a Spanish film called Rec, like Record. And then they remade it in English and it was really bad. And the poster spoiled the ending. They all get dragged into the darkness and die. I'm gonna continue DDLC. Probably. I haven't shaved for more than a month, but I want to see if I can grow a decent beard. Well, yeah, it's like, it's November. They do that for hockey. They don't shave their faces. Fake is the girl that crawls out of the TV. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I can't reach. About DDLC for Switch. Really? Oh yeah. It is on Switch, isn't it? Maybe I should have played it on Switch. That might have made it easier. Like, just having to, like, click the buttons instead of having to hit spacebar to keep moving. Hate the Riddler in the Batman Arkham games. Oh yeah, he's just like in it. He's just there for achievement hunters. But I do appreciate his character. He's fun. I like his voice actor. Like, I don't know who it is, but I like his voice. I'm growing sideburns. OMG. Till my hands get out of the monitor. That's right. They're coming for you. Yeah. I can't even touch the camera from here. If I did, that'd be really freaky, right? But it's probably for the best so I don't smudge the lens. Betty White was born before sliced bread existed. I can't believe she's still alive. How old is she? It's crazy, right? Like that post that's like, Betty White is so old. She was on a TV show about old women that ended before most of us were born. Betty White is 100? No, no way. No way. You're making that up. She's almost 100. Damn. She's gonna outlive us all. Oh, the queen. The queen. Have you been hearing the news? Everybody's just been like, on Tumblr is just like... Every time there's like a health update about the queen that's like slightly negative, everybody's like, they're just on the edge of posting the monarchy eliminated meme. They're all waiting for her to die real bad. I think... So, like, what's the betting situation on that? How much are people gonna make if the queen dies in 2022? Or heck, like, even just before the end of this year. Actually, I heard a theory that, like, she might already be dead, but they're keeping her on ice. Like, because apparently, in England, when the queen dies, they have to shut down the stock market, or the stock trade, or whatever, for a full day. and they don't want to tank the economy. Which is so stupid. Like, what the fuck? She's just a figurehead. And they have to play, like, sad television for her all week. Like, what the hell? What is going on in the UK? Like, when Prince Philip died, that old fossil, when he died, they had to play, like, a bunch of, like, sad memorials for him on television and shit, and it's like, nobody wants to see that. Nobody ever wanted to see that. Queen is obviously a lich. Maybe. Holy shit, there's 100 people watching. I didn't even notice that. I was just over here. I'm looking at, like, my live stream cam. Why are there so many of you here? Who do I have to fight? You know, I haven't hit triple digits in a real long time. Probably not since that time I was raising money for a piano. Would you rather cure cancer or solve world hunger? Isn't that from Saints Row 3? Cancer seems like the bigger one, because there's like a bunch of different kinds of cancer, and if you could cure all of them, that'd be pretty good. And solving world hunger is just like, you know, like we have enough food to feed everybody, but like, it's not being transported properly to everywhere. Oh, thank you, Thor, for becoming a real faker. The god of thunder or was it lightning? The guy from the Marvel movies is a real faker. Thank you very much. Just measured your beard is 25 cent. How long? How long is 25 centimeters? That's a long beard. I need measuring tape. Where's my measuring tape? Where did I put it? I don't see any measuring tape in here. I'll just have to take your word for it that that's very long. Only 5 more centimeters until it's a foot. Wow. Beard by the foot. A Canadian doesn't know centimeters. I know centimeters, I just don't know how long things are. Like, what, like, I don't, like, I'm trying to picture like a centimeter in my head. I don't know, man. I suck at math. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Like, listen, I bet y'all were expecting some sort of, Thanksgiving themed roleplay yesterday. Not so. I would never do that. Where's the maple syrup? Oh yeah, there was a news story about that. Hold on, I'll look for it on my phone. They unleash the reserves. I'm looking for the information. It's up at the top. Here it is. NewYorkPost.com. Canada releases 50 million pounds from maple syrup reserve amid global shortage. We did it. We opened the reserves. Like, anybody remember the great maple syrup heist? That happened too. A Gandalf costume. I don't know. More of like a, is 25 centimeters really long enough for that? I don't know. Will there be a Christmas audio? Probably not. I mean, I'm not gonna be here for Christmas. I'm gonna be out of town. So it's unfortunate, but we might miss Christmas. I don't know. I'll try to plan ahead for that. Anyway, let me read this article here. I'm gonna read the article, and you're gonna listen to it. And don't worry, this isn't breaking copyright for the New York Post. Probably, it probably is actually, but I don't care. It almost reaches your belly button. Okay, yeah, I guess that counts. You could be Gandalf then. I know that's probably making you mad, but you could. The only thing stopping you is your own imagination. The Biden administration is trying to rein in gas prices by releasing oil from the U.S. Strategic Reserve, but a different sticky supply situation north of the border has spurred Canadians to tap their emergency stockpile of maple syrup amid a major shortage of the sweet stuff. This is a weirdly written article. The Quebec Maple Syrup Producers is a government-sponsored cartel that controls some 70% of the world's maple syrup supply. I didn't know we had that much. And is sometimes compared to the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries' grip on oil. Oh man, we got all of it. We got all of it. The consortium of more than 11,000 Canadian maple syrup producers said this week that a warmer and shorter than expected spring led to a 24% year-over drop in production of the pancake topping, amid surging demand for syrup as more people cook at home. Amid the pandemic, the cartel has been forced to tap a whopping 50 million pounds of syrup from its strategic reserve. That's the most the group has released from the reserve in a single season since 2008, and amounts to about half of the entire stockpile. Helene Normandin, spokeswoman for the group which sets bulk syrup prices, caps production, and controls the stockpile, said the group will authorize more production of syrup next season in order to make up for the shortfall this year. I didn't realize we had this whole they're releasing it in controlled amounts like diamonds or some shit. What the hell? Why do we have this? Hands are gonna start to ransom syrup. That must have been what happened during the heist. That's where the reserve is made, to never miss maple syrup. And we won't miss maple syrup, she told NPR. The French-speaking Canadian province produces more than 7% of the world's maple syrup supply. Yeah, we knew that. What we can figure at this moment is maybe the season here in Quebec will start a bit earlier in February instead of March, and end earlier also. Export sales reportedly rose to 113.5 million pounds between January and September of 2021. Up a whopping 21% from a year earlier, as people turned to the sugary topping to sweeten home-cooked meals during the pandemic. Oh, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $10. Someone filled one of your scripts. Congratulations.
Weird topic. So someone filled one of my scripts, but it was completely different from what I wrote. They still gave me credit, so I should acknowledge the fact I was inspiration. That's rubbing.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've done scripts where I've done that before, I'll admit. Or I've done scripts and I've just completely changed a lot of outcomes just because something wasn't working, or it was something I didn't think would fit for YouTube. That's unfortunate. Anyway, more syrup stories. We're not done with the article. Okay, at the very end. It's not the first time Quebec maple syrup producer Strategic Reserve has made headlines. In 2012, thieves made off with more than 3,000 tons of maple syrup, worth some 19 million Canadian dollars from the stockpile. The syrup was quietly siphoned off from the reserve over a course of months. That was quite the heist. There's a Time magazine article. A Canadian man who led the 2012 I'm not subscribing to Time, who led the 2012 heist of millions of dollars worth of maple syrup, received an 8-year prison sentence and a multi-million-dollar fine. Richard Valliers was fined $9.4 million and will have to serve 6 additional years if he does not pay it. Wow. Officials realized the maple syrup was missing in July 2012 when they found dozens of barrels filled with water instead of syrup. He freaking watered down their syrup. He did that shit. It's fucked up. It's fucked up and evil. Who could do that to maple syrup? Am I right? Am I right, guys? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right, though? Was the camera even pointed at? Me. Me. It's pointed at me. I'm lying on the bed. And I'm tapping the ground. Yeah, seriously. I don't even know, like, I didn't read that whole article. I don't even know why he did that. Like, why? Hyponym? Hypernym? I don't know what that means. He did it because he did it. I mean, like, really? Was he selling? Like, how? Like, you know what? It's fair. Pure, like, legit maple syrup, the real shit. The real shit. It's expensive as hell. Like, just like a bottle like this size can run you like $20. It's crazy. But people really prefer it to the fake stuff. I kind of like the fake stuff better. Except Mrs. Buttersworth. What the hell is up with Miss Buttersworth? Like, what?
You're a real faker? That's so cool.
Thank you, Ipwen, for re-upping on your real fakerness. Thank you. And anyway, I remember we went to the States one time, me and my family, or maybe it was my mom, and we went to the States, and we were buying food, because, you know, grocery shopping in the States, relic of the past. Mrs. Buttersworth, we bought a bottle of it, because we were just like, oh yeah, just like, you know, fake maple syrup, who cares, we did it for pancakes. We tried it, it was the shittiest thing ever. Like, what the hell? Mrs. Buttersworth is like, I don't know what they call Aunt Jemima now, but like, they like, in a fight between Aunt Jemima and Mrs. Buttersworth, Aunt Jemima is decking Miss Buttersworth and like taking her purse. Like, it's the worst syrup I've ever had. It's terrible. A milkshake mixed with maple syrup. Oh yeah, we have maple flavored mixed like, you know, you can get them from Tim Hortons. They have like ice caps that have like maple in them. Those are fun. I like those. Oh, Pearl Milling Oh, is that what they changed it to? What a generic name. Americans not knowing how to cut avocados? What? How do they do it wrong? How do you cut avocados? I don't eat avocados, so I wouldn't know. I'm in an unimaginable amount of agony. I'm sorry to hear that, Crimson Chin. You were great in Fairly Odd Parents, though. It's vanilla milkshake with actual maple syrup mixed in. Nice. You cut him like a burger. Maple ice pops. Oh, they do have those here. I thought it was a bit like, pandering. They're literally just like, like the ice cream on a stick, but it's like shaped like a maple leaf. They're tiny and they don't look amazing. I don't think it's worth it. Cut in half like a lemon and remove the seed, but somehow these morons get injured and end up in the hospital. How? That doesn't make any sense. I figured you always like cut an avocado like you do in that stop motion short film that got like Oscar nominated. You know, the one where like it's like a guy making like chips and dips out of like poker chips and like dice and just regular household objects. Don't remember the name of it. Do an Obama impression. I don't know, man. I don't know much about Obama. He was a guy. He's still a guy. What did... I feel like I must have heard him in like Auto-Tune the News at least once. What did Obama talk like?
You're a real faker? That's so cool.
Sweet. Thanks for re-upping on being a real faker, Biohazard Shade. Thank you so much. You got the cool chat. Unfortunately, Streamlabs doesn't have like code in it to like read the re-upping message yet, but we'll get there. What's Obama's last name? Oh, Barry. I still like... I want to like get into like talk of like serious things, but I still can't believe he got elected with the name Barack Hussein Obama. Like, even when I was a kid, I knew that was crazy. I was like, what? Like, what are the odds? That was an uphill battle for sure. His first name is Thanks. Oh my god, that's right. He managed to single-handedly kill the subreddit Thanks Obama by saying Thanks Obama himself. What a classic. What's Tim Hortons? Oh, it's just like a coffee shop. They also sell, like, shitty breakfast sandwiches. Tim Hortons is really bad nowadays. Are you fucking kidding me? You think that just because I'm hanging off the side of the bed that I can't ban bots? I will fucking destroy your family. Obama was your favorite president. I don't know. It seems like silly to have like a favorite ruler of state for anything. They're just guys. They're in charge. They don't do a lot. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Trudeau, but he's better than what Stephen Harper was doing. That guy with his weird friggin' sweaters. I didn't hate him just because of the sweaters. It was because of his anti-science attitude. Hope that guy fucks off forever. His name is Barack Hussein Obama II. That's a mouthful. Real life tried had 20 people in it, and you would draw and it wasn't so busy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Well, Bio, your live chats always seem kind of busy to me. Well, I always end up catching them afterwards because by the time I get the notification, it's like after like you usually live stream while I'm asleep because I sleep during the day. uh, I gotta get off this night shift thing, man. It's killing me. But my mom, she gave me an early Christmas gift today. It's one of those headbands with Bluetooth headphones inside, so you can listen to music while you've got like your ears covered nicely, and it also can work as like a sleep mask. So maybe that'll help. I don't know. Am I a night owl? I have to be. I work at night. Guys, I'm doing it at night. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's like, it's like, I don't care. I don't even care. And then I care immensely. What's my favorite Pokemon? The one with the scarf. Not Greninja. Cutiefly. The bug with the scarf. Well, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5.
A real question. I get the biohazard part, but where does the shade come from?
Ooh, good question. Good question. This is now a biohazard shade Q&A. Well, fess up. Where does the shade come from? I feel like I've heard this before. This might have been a story that I've heard before, but I'd like to know for sure. Your arms hurt so much. Mine too. I'm starting to lose circulation. But I refuse to leave. This is my bed. I sleep here. It's my favorite Digimon. You know, the one. I haven't watched Digimon in years. I know a few years ago I watched like a video compilation of the you know, the transformation where they like Digivolve 2. And it was super annoying because it was the English dub and they always play that fucking song in the background. Digimon, digital monsters. Like, whoever came up with that song got paid $5. Still haven't thought it sounded cool. The shade part was because I was angsty. Oh god, relatable. I'm not really angsty, but I love reading angsty fanfics. I have a tab open for that right now. What did I say? Compilation wrong? Come on, come on. Everybody's like calling me out for my bad pronunciations. It's just the way I is. I have a favorite Sailor Scout. Oh, I haven't watched Sailor Moon in years either. I remember when I was a kid, I was like super hype about like, I just loved how like, you know, Sailor Moon's hair with like the tiara on, like it looked like she had like a heart on her forehead. I was a big fan of that. And I don't remember anything else about the show. do you pronounce GIF with a hard G? I don't care what the original creator said, he's wrong. It's pronounced GIF. I'm sorry. Bio. You tried to mysteriously disappear while your friends were talking? Like fucking Batman? That's amazing. That's actually incredible. Man. Like, I have a thing where, like, people will not notice that I'm in the room and, like, ask where I am, even though I'm right in front of them. But that is, like, next level. I love it. Jif sounds so weird. Well, it's a peanut butter, isn't it? Jif is a peanut butter. I don't know if they still sell it here. They might. I remember my mom, every time we went to the States, she would always just, like, buy tons of peanut butter because, like, we didn't sell the brand here. Were you ridiculous, or were you somebody who's fun to hang out with? It's always a mystery. You turn around, Biohazard's gone. Remember chunky peanut butter? Neither. I don't like peanut butter. I don't think it's good. I don't like it. Also, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are definitely not healthy, right? Like, whenever like, you'd see people on TV, like, feeding their kids peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, like, that's no good. That's like a dessert sandwich. Like, what? How is that, like, a filling or healthy lunch? It can't be. It's called PB&J. I know, I saw that show. With the otters. It's pretty healthy. How? I wasn't allowed to have markers because you drew on yourself too much. Oh yeah, did anybody ever hear, like, that rumor from, like, their friends in class? They're like, don't draw on yourself, it kills brain cells. If anything, it might just, like, mess up your skin a bit. Peanut butter is protein. That's about it. It's PB and jelly or jam. It's, jelly and jam are just, like, they're pure sugar. Like, I've made jam before. There's so much sugar in it. Like, there's just, like, a shitload of sugar. That can't be healthy. Especially if you're eating it on white bread. Ugh. And we started adding honey. Honey is good. You know, honey has, like, additional purposes. It works better than cough medicine. Did you know that? If you're trying to stop coughing, go for the honey first. I have a very old memory of being a young child. I was sick, and apparently I was coughing in my sleep. My dad woke me up in the middle of the night, and he's just like, here, and he gave me a spoonful of honey. And then I went back to sleep. But I was feeling a lot better the next morning, so that was kind of nice. Bee vomit, hell yeah. Peanut butter sandwiches as breakfast. Wow. I don't know, I like bananas and blueberry bagels. They go very well together. Along with apple juice, you get 3 fruits. You get all your servings for the day. You were a true bachelor. Oh man, that was me. That's still me. But I live in a much nicer apartment now, so I'm able to hide it. Seriously, I will live by the theory that, like, your environment determines your mental state. Because, like, when I was living in the tiny, shitty apartment, like, I couldn't even bring myself to clean most of the time. It was a total mess. like it was awful all the time because it was like awful when I got there and I had no motivation to keep it up. But this place is like newer. It's a lot nicer. It's really nice. So I'm just like, I gotta keep up this niceness. I feel motivated to clean. Egg with cream cheese and jelly. Yeah. I'm sorry, I know that's like a cheesecake kind of thing. The idea of mixing cream cheese and jelly, I just don't like the sound of it. It's either gotta be cream cheese or jelly. I can't do both. I have weird tastes. Would I ever do a co-op ASMR? I might. But like, you know, I write my scripts so fast I never have time to think about, you know, somebody making cameos and stuff like that. I'd have to write ahead of time, but again, I don't have time for that. Maybe after I am permanently one of the unemployed masses working on YouTube full time, then I'll be able to do some crossovers. Clear space is a clear mind. Yeah, definitely. Like, before, when I, like, would go weeks without cleaning, I know that's disgusting, but, like, it's basically what would happen. I would just, like, let the dust pile up. I just wouldn't care, because, like, it was a shitty apartment anyway. It already looked like shit. But this apartment is nice. If I go too long without cleaning, I start to get annoyed. I'm just like, yeah, I gotta fix this shit. But doing a dead script. I have played so many dead characters. We've been there. We've been new. It's fake doing two voices and pretending it's someone else. I think you'll recall the last time I tried that, it did not work out successfully. Well, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5.
I want to write scripts with multiple characters for collabs, even though I don't have the equipment for voice acting.
No, I totally get it. Like, I understand. It's a lot it's a lot easier to write a script when there's two characters talking rather than having one character like repeat what the other person is supposed to be saying in question format. It makes the story flow a bit more naturally. Movie The Fly. Which one? Aren't there like a bunch of them? Collab between fake and real. Just imagine, like I just be posting on like on like the community tab, like, hey everybody, I made a cameo in Real ASMR's video. Okay, good night, that one guy. Schrodinger's ASMR. Oh yeah. What is it? It's not ASMR until you perceive it? Yeah, dude, seriously, like, that's why, like, things have been, like, it's been kind of hard for me to, like, motivate myself to clean up around here, because I've been, like, so busy and tired, but yeah, gotta try. Avoid repeating what the listener says as much as possible. Yeah. It's just, like, sometimes you're just, like, there have been roleplay scripts, or just, like, roleplays that I've listened to in general, where I've just been like, dude, you are basically saying the lines of two people. You need to cut this down a little bit. Bootleg ASMR. Who is that? I feel like I've heard of them before. And you got friends coming over in 30 minutes. Actually, that was recently what convinced me to clean up, because they're doing apartment inspections. Motherfucker. Are you fucking kidding me? I gotta ban that fucking... I gotta ban some emojis. I gotta do that. Like... I gotta ban some emojis. I gotta get them out of here. Because those bots only post in emojis. It's so rude. Why do they only do this at night anyway? Well, thank you, Thor, for the $5. Well, I reopen commissions. I'm sorry to say, but it will be next year. After, I'm going to be leaving my job in the new year, so I will have time to work on commissions again. But, like, before then, it's almost December. It's going to be a really busy month for me, so I cannot do that yet. Look like I'm doing a handstand. Hell yeah. Finally. I haven't been able to do a handstand in years. At last.
Reopen your commissions next year after the holidays, or
What was I talking about before that bot showed up? I had a thought that I was trying to finish. Oh yeah, the whole people coming over in 30 minutes thing. I scrolled back up, I saw it. They were doing apartment inspections where basically they just come around and check that the fire alarms are still working. So I cleaned up everything. Like I put the dishes away. I cleaned off the counters, cleaned up the bathroom and everything and all that because like it was getting a little bit grungy, but I fixed that shit up. And then they never came to inspect the apartment. I think it's because like I mentioned to them that I was gonna be like sleeping, cause you know their appointment was like scheduled between like 8 and 5, the hours when I'm asleep. So they were just like they told me, oh, we'll come by in the afternoon, and they never showed up. Fair ask Almar. Yeah, dude. That's the sentence you say when you want to summon a demon. So image will be the inspiration for a Sadako / Ring S script. Well, someone else would have to write it because I've never watched The Ring. I remember watching Spoonie review that Ring video game. That was terrible. This is the classic, damn you, Meg. Damn you and your shelves. What color is my hair? You know, the color of the lights. Check that shit out. My hair is red now. It would have been cooler if I had recently dyed my hair, but then you wouldn't have been able to see it anyway. The lighting in here is not great. Ring game and it's terrible. Good luck playing it. It's on Dreamcast. Half demon listener got good reception. Oh yeah, I did have like a bit of like a pet theory for like an OC who's half demon, but of course that was all based on the Obey Me universe because I'm still not over it. The anniversary's coming up and they release 3. Listen, the gacha thing is called Nightmares, and like they have limited ones, and 2 weeks before the anniversary, 1 week before season 3 comes out, they re-release 3 old Nightmares. I'm not fucking falling for it. I know a trap when I see one. I wasn't gonna fall for it. They're not getting my vouchers, but luckily I got a UR card on the free pull. So I win, Soulmare, you bastards. everybody's just like, oh, you know, you shouldn't be posting like spoilers or leaks for season 4 because the devs worked really hard. And I'm just like, listen, this is not by any means like a labor of love. They are making millions off of this game. There's no way they aren't. The prices are we all know that mobile game prices are already a friggin' ripoff. But like the prices in Obey Me are like, they're way worse than they are in other mobile games. They're like triple what they are in other mobile games. So like, don't even talk to me. It is always morally acceptable to data mine mobile games. And you know, they have this whole like policy in quotes, that you're not allowed to like upload gameplay footage or like or like the card artwork, and it's just like, shut up, you have no control over that. Centipede Camp Counselor, I did not write that one, and the original writer was not happy with my take on things, so we're not gonna do that again. I'm thirsty. Hold on a second. Water's on the other side of the bed. Okay, I'm back. I'm unwell. OMG, thank you, Max, for the $25.
I haven't had money to donate in a while, but now I do. Hard to believe it's been a year.
Oh.
It's late and I'm feeling sentimental. Streams sometimes end up being the most interaction I have, so I'm glad you do what you do, heart.
Aw, thank you, Max. Well, I'm glad you like the streams that much, you know, like don't donate more than like you feel like you can afford to, but like I do appreciate that. Thank you. I receive any major game studio is always ethical. Yes, it is. Seriously, if you upload Devilgram stories on YouTube, you are doing a public good. Favorite movie? That's a tall order. It's probably Coraline, though. I should have worn gloves. I gotta buy gloves. I totally forgot. Every year, I'm always out of gloves because they run holes in them the previous year. Maybe I should just buy, like, good gloves that won't break. Coraline is a banger. I have a copy of it on my phone, because apparently the whole last Coraline movie is just available on YouTube for free. Like, it's not, like, apparently it's not in YouTube's copyright system, so, like, you can just fucking watch it on YouTube, and nobody cares. At least the last time I checked, that was the case. Like, what the hell? Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. These writers having poor taste with you filling their scripts. Any script fill is a win in my book for me. What? No. I'll rebuke you a bit there. This one was my fault. So, like, I'll try to explain it. One, with Reddit scripts, you're supposed to comment and let the author know that you filled their script. I forgot to do that. I was planning to do it later that day when the video got released, but it got released at, like, I accidentally released it too early, so that was confusing. I didn't comment. That was on me. And then the creator emailed me because at the end of the... You know, my comments at the end of the videos, they're just fun little things I do for me. It wasn't meant to be rude, but I could see why it came across that way. It was kind of my fault on that one. There was a note in the script that said, like, kiss and then kiss deeper. And at the end of the video, I was like, kiss deeper. I'm barely managing as is. And they were not happy about that because they thought that I was giving them, like, notes on their script, or like I was criticizing it, and they were like, can you please cut that out of your video? Like, you should only be criticizing it on the website itself. And I'm like, that wasn't meant to be a criticism, but I understand. That was a mess. How does one kiss deeper? I don't know. It's not their fault. I'm just bad at following directions. Closer to the mic. Okay. I run to the corner store. Anyone want anything? You get me some Swedish berries? If they don't have Swedish berries, get me a Tootsie Roll thing. You know, like the big ones. Just like a Tootsie Roll bar. If they don't have those, salt and vinegar chips. It really depends on where you live. Do they sell, like, like, I know, like, Swedish berries and Maynards are, like, England and Canada only. Do they have giant Tootsie Roll bars in the States? His deeper, 1, dig a hole, 2, get in the hole, 3, kiss. Well, you know what? I'd do it if it meant I got to kiss someone. Haha. 4 Loco and 5 Hour Energy. Do they even sell 4 Locos anymore? Give them a hickey on their mouth. Some places have them. Okay. You know what? I know most of you are Americans, so I'm not going to try to shit talk the US too much, but, like, you guys have, like, the food. Going to the grocery store in the US is always a trip. I know it's been years since I've been there, but, like, it's always so crazy. Like, the variety is outrageous. Like, you know, people will say, like, do we really need, like, 6 different brands of, like, cheese or whatever the hell? But, like, the US takes it to a whole nother level. Like, I remember one time just walking into, like, the cookie aisle, looking at Oreos, and there's, like, 20 different kinds of Oreos. You got mint, you got gold Oreos, you got Halloween Oreos. They make, like, Swedish fish flavored Oreos. I don't know. I might want to try those if they're actually real. That might have been Photoshop. But yeah, when I was actually there, like, they'd have, like, carrot cake Oreos, double stuff, triple stuff, thin Oreos, Oreo, like, you know, like the mini Oreos, extra large Oreos, and, like, even just for, like, simple stuff like cream cheese, there's, like, 10 different flavors of cream cheese. I'm like, what? Like, this is crazy. Like, who's eating all this? Were the Pride Oreos real? I thought that was just like a picture that they posted on Twitter. Because I wouldn't mind, like, a rainbow Oreo set where, like, each one is a different color. But I don't really eat Oreos all that often. I mean, I don't buy them. Like, if I'm gonna buy cookies, they gotta be, like, Peak Freens, or, like, the bakery kind, just like chocolate chip cookies. The ones that, like, you get from, like, the bakery section, not, like, the cookie aisle. Because, like, the chocolate chip cookies, like Chips Ahoy, they're crunchy and shitty. They're terrible cookies. They're bad. Birthday cake Oreos. Oh, of course, that's a real thing, too. There's just so many different kinds of Oreos. For like, I know for like Christmas and stuff, they had like gingerbread flavored Oreos. It's wild.
Going to bed RM.
Whoa.
Have a nice rest of stream. Good night, fake.
Thank you, Ipoen, for the 60R. I don't remember what currency that is. I'm sorry. Is it Brazilian real? Is it the reals? Thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. It is, yes, I remembered. I remembered. It's the reals. It's the reals. That's probably not how it's said, but yes. Goodbye, Ipoen. Thank you. Saw 6 different pizza flavored chips. Man, Lay's has so many flavors, which, like, they're chips, they're snacks. I guess that's fine. I would be sad if they got rid of salt and vinegar chips, absolutely. But, like, I was so mad because they had this contest a few years ago, maybe more than a few years ago, for, like, choosing a new flavor of chips for Lay's. And they came down to, like, 5 different choices, and the 2 remaining that I saw were loaded potato skins or whatever, which is just like potato flavored potato chips, like what are we doing, and baked beans. And the baked beans potato chips were actually really good, but they didn't win the contest, so they don't make them anymore. That's so disappointing. Like, why the hell would you want potato flavored potato chips? What are we doing? I'm so upset. Oh, thank you, Thor, for the $20. Thank you so much. Oh, I love the alert for, like, the above 20s. I just was, like, looking up fun GIFs. I'm making bank this stream. It's almost like I'm saving up for a piano again. I guess people really like hands. What was that thing we were talking about? The hand kink earlier? Maybe this is the key. Only hands. Like, I can do loads of things with my hands. Look. I cracked my knuckles. Ooh. Well, one knuckle. I can also do that. You know. Just like push them to the side a bit. They snap. I don't know what bone is popping in there, but something's being cracked. It becomes a hand model. Didn't that happen to, like, didn't that happen to one of the characters in, like, 16, that cartoon? Or am I thinking of something else? Maybe Friends. 16 was, like, the animated Canadian Friends. Not really, actually. No, not even close. This is getting way too intimate. Holy shit! Thank you, Snack Cabbage, for the $100. God damn! Good stream, yeah. I guess you'd say so. Thank you so much. That's crazy. I will crack my knuckles on my right hand in celebration of this. I hope it works. Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome.
Good stream, smiley face.
Smiley face. The reason I know about 16 is because of Total Dramarama. Wait, what? Wait, they included a character from 16 in a Total Drama show? Oh man. Well, I know they're made by the same production company, but like that's bit cringe. Does anybody remember the follow-up to 16? Like, I don't know, like, you know what pisses me off? 16, Total Drama Island, and the show that followed it up, that show about surfers or whatever, they all had incredible theme songs, but there was never a full version of them. Like, what the hell? I think they might have even been all by the same band. Like, we gotta hire that band and make them do full versions of the theme songs. Stoked. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was Stoked. Fun idea. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5.
That's so cool.
Use your crack knuckles as sound effects when you knock someone out in ASMR RP. I guess. It doesn't, like, I don't know. I don't know if it sounds as good on the mic as it does IRL. But thank you, Alexis Johnson, for becoming a real faker. Thank you so much. You're finally a real faker. You get access to the secret videos and the emotes that I made myself. Those are handcrafted emotes. I didn't say they were well crafted, but they're handcrafted with these hands. Stream is doing really well. Yeah, you could say that. Thank you, Thor, for the $20. Thank you so much. I haven't seen any good shows lately. Oh, what was it? Oh, I feel like I was just watching something. I haven't finished BuzzFeed Unsolved yet, but that's...
Have you seen any shows lately?
It ended. It was so sad. I feel like I was watching a show recently. What was I watching? What was it? I always forget what shows I watch. You know what? The show I'm thinking of is probably the Obey Me anime, but it's not that good. It's really not. Jujutsu Kaisen. That's a good show. That's a really good show. Lucky Star. If you're looking for a bit of nostalgia to like 2007, that's a good show also. It's all just anime. I don't really watch live action TV. You know what a show, I don't know if they still post it on YouTube. I kind of used it for inspiration to lose weight. It was called Super Size versus Super Skinny, where like an overweight person and an underweight person swap their diets for a week. That's crazy. The host, he had a really good voice. I pretty much just like watch people based on the strength of their voices. I know. Bit biased. Pretty lame. I have to watch Breaking Bad. I've already seen Breaking Bad. Well, actually, I just watched that one music video. My daddy and my mommy and my daddy and my mommy. You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. I had a guy, but now I don't. You are not the guy. That's what I watched. I already know what happens in Breaking Bad. He throws a pizza on a roof. What are some other good shows I've seen? I guess I don't really watch much TV. I'm leeching off my parents' Netflix account. So I could watch anything, theoretically. Yeah. I like YouTube content better. I know my sister was asking if I wanted to go in on like halfsies on a Disney Plus subscription, and I'm just like, you know, you can just pirate that stuff, right? And she's like, yeah, but I keep getting warnings from like my ISP, and I was like, oof, sucks to be you. I've seen the TV show called Lucifer. No, I haven't. But you shouldn't mention that name in front of me, because that's going to send me into another Obey Me spiral. Have watched Arcane. No, that's the League of Legends show, right? I haven't played that game. I've only seen the music video. I watched it again recently. It's really good. The follow-up one was not as good, though. I didn't like the song as much. Psycho Ninja Go. Oh, really? We have a lock on that? Wow, I had no idea. Toradora? No, I haven't watched it. But I've heard things. Good things. Neutral things. Fun things. Good show, only 6 seasons. Oh. Is that part of the joke? Or just like, only 6 seasons? It was either 6 seasons or 666 episodes. They went with what seemed easier. I think rom-coms you should. I'm kind of neutral on rom-coms. I'm kind of like documentaries better. I don't know. Just like the story tropes of like modern Hollywood they just exhaust me. A lot of awkward moments. Anybody else get that? You got them reflective neurons where you're like, if anything remotely embarrassing happens in a TV show, you can't watch it. Started properly playing D&D yet. I'm already buying. Yeah, dude, seriously, that was me when I started knitting. I'm just like, I need all this yarn. I still gotta remake my friggin' Mimikyu hat. I'm gonna make it right this time. I'm gonna do it, I swear. Watch any Black Clover? No, I remember watching Mother's Basement review it. I got enough from like hearing the main character's screaming voice. So, no thank you. Oh god, there's so many messages. What is happening? Oh, memorize. I gotta figure out how to turn off the notifications for that. They light up my screen and I don't know why. I'm trying to learn Japanese. I can watch an embarrassing scene, but I can't rewatch it. Oh, because you know what's coming. Have you seen The Promised Neverland? Well, no. I've heard good things, but then, like, the second season was such shit that, like, why even bother watching the first one? If I get those dice, my backpack is gonna be very noisy. Oh, yeah. I totally get that. It's like when I need to, like, carry pills in my backpack, I just, like, take them out of the bottle and, like, stick them in a napkin or something. It's just like, I don't need that rattling noise. Watch One Piece only has 1 season with 12 episodes. Oh, you trying to trick me. You trying to trick me. You're trying to trick me, aren't you? You're trying to trick me. Your tricks don't work on me. I know a trap when I see one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. It's been a while since the last episode, but it's such a great series. Except for that one episode with the transphobia, but, you know, it was a different time. We will forgive little Karibo for that because he apologized. Didn't see it as kiss deeper. You gotta kiss their uvula. Ugh, gross. Gnarly. Black Clover's eardrum bursting in the first 30 episodes. Wow. That's so quick. That's only like, what, 15 hours? Well, not 15 hours, like You know, like, maybe 13. That's still a long time. 20 geese all at once or 16 swans, but only 2 at a time. Oh, I don't know. Both geese and swans are bastards, but, like, swans will probably mess you up way worse than geese. But even so, 20 geese all at once. I need a gun. You know what? I could fight 20 geese. All I gotta do is just throw food at them. Be easy. They'd be distracted. Kiss deeper equals live inside throat. No, 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 no. We don't speak of vor here. It has been 0 days since this server has mentioned vor. By the word gnarly immediately make me go into surfer do voice. Gnarly, bruh. I can't do a surfer voice. At least you're not fighting emu like the Aussies. Yeah, they lost. Swans will only go for you if you deserve it. Geese are hooligans. I don't know about that. All birds are kind of assholes. A swan died of heartbreak after some teens destroyed her eggs. Okay, sure. I mean, heartbreak in quotation marks. I'm not dissing animal rights. It's just like, you know, I don't know if I buy that. Kissing deeper is when you build a Stonehenge from their tonsil stones. Gross. That's nasty. Why am I getting the feeling none of you have ever made out with anybody? It's like so funny seeing like there are so many thirst posts on Tumblr where you just like you read it and you're just like, wow, nobody on this website has ever gotten laid ever. Kind of weird how much the US censors guns and stuff in children's TV shows, considering how many of them are gun nuts. Yeah, I don't know. Fake exposing people. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. And my apologies. It's not your fault. It's the pandemic's fault. I'm sure that as soon as everybody gets vaccinated, it's all cleared up, all of you guys are gonna get laid, right? I'm so mean. Someone asked a Canadian why they're so friendly. Every year we go to the forest and put all our anger in Canadian geese. Yeah, pretty much. I've made out with a bunch of people. Lots of ladies. Lots of ladies and lads. I've made out with everybody. You're 15. Okay, well you have an excuse. I'm kidding. You don't need an excuse. If you don't like want to date or like, you know, do anybody, you don't have to. Ace rights and all that. But like, you know, there are some of you out there that are like, some people just like aggressively thirst post and you're just like, oh, you've never even like looked at a person. Like, you have never even been in an intimate situation. It's obvious. And I'm saying that. Lawyer roleplay. No, I don't understand the legal system at all. In any country. US or Canada, no clue. Made it with everyone's mother. Oh man, you and everybody on Xbox Live. As soon as I grow a backbone, it's over. As soon as I become a vertebrate, it's over for you hoes. Own a musket for home defense since that was what the founding fathers intended. Oh man, I love that copy pasta. date someone just not until third year of high school. Yeah. I don't know. Then, like, at that point, you might as well just wait till college, because, like, you know, when you graduate, you're probably gonna have to split up anyway. I don't know. Don't let me tell you what to do. Don't take advice from me. I'm terrible at giving it. That was like a thing. I was the one who was like in a consistent relationship throughout all of high school, so all of like my dude friends who didn't know any other girls would always come to me for advice. And I was always terrible at giving advice. Like, they'd just be like, I really like this girl. Do you think I should ask her out? And every time my answer was just like, yes, just ask her out. And I'm pretty sure every time they got rejected. But, like, it was better than not knowing, right? They shouldn't have kept asking me for advice. Has two people out in the course of a month and got friend zoned by both. That's unfortunate. But all you can do in that situation is move on. I taught them pain. It's better than not knowing. Yeah, well, anytime, like, I've had a guy that I think is, like, into me, and I'm conceivably into him as well. I've always made the first move. Like, I ain't got time to wait around. I remember one time, well, that's not strictly true. I was on a dating app once. I was kind of nervous with it, didn't really know how to talk to people over chat. And one guy asked me out, and I went out with him. We weren't really compatible. We just kind of like walked around and talked. And we never spoke again. It wasn't a bad date, it was just, you know, kind of lame. You have your first makeup until you were 16. Nice. You say that like until you were 19. Like, you say that like that's a ridiculously old age to do that at, but that's pretty young. First real GF was when I was 21. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't think like it's a problem if people like aren't getting into the dating world until they're in college, because you know you're out of the house, you're living your new freedom and stuff. If you moved away for college, like, depending, but like, you know, you're more independent. You're feeling more like an adult now. You feel more like a realized person. You're trying to reach your dreams. It totally makes sense that like you'd start dating then. Like, yeah. It's a lot easier to spend time with your partner of choice when you don't have to ask your parents to drive you over to their house. I know that from experience. People ask me for dating advice. Really? Oh yeah. You had like the confidence of somebody who like knew what dating was. Actually, you know what? I don't know what it is about how I carry myself, but I have been stopped for directions so many times. I can't give directions. I've lived in this town for years and years. I don't know the names of any of the streets. Any of them. Anytime somebody asks me for directions, I'm just like, sorry, I'm new around here. Like, I just lie. Because, like, I don't know where anything is. I just, like, if I can visualize it in my head, I can find it. But if it's just, like, a street address, I don't know. I cannot tell you. Seem like you know where stuff is. Yeah, people would just like come up and be like, hey, do you know where this street is? And I'm like, I have no fucking idea. And then like I'll keep walking, and then 2 minutes later I'm on that street, and I'm like, oh. What do you feel goes into a good date? Man, I have no clue. I'll be honest. I did most of my dating in high school, and that's like not really dating because it's pretty much just like you ask someone to go to the movies and you see Avatar. I'm not even kidding. First date, we went to go see Avatar. Those sequels are never coming. Communication. Yes, communication is key. And I'm really bad at communication, so therefore I am not dating currently. Swag taint. Is it James Cameron? It was James Cameron's Avatar. It wasn't The Last Airbender or whatever the hell. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad of a first date. I didn't even know what to do at the end. Like honestly, like I'm kind of like I'm spilling my guts here. I'm telling you a lot of personal information, but like it was like barely a date. My sister and her friend drove me to the movie theater. He met me there, and my sister and her friend were in the back of the theater. We were in the middle, and we were just sitting there watching the movie, and he already kind of knew what had happened because he played the video game. And at the end of the movie, I didn't know what to do. So, like, I was just like, that was pretty good. And then I was just like, bye. And then I left. Like, there was no, like, we didn't hug. He didn't, like, do that thing where he, like, put his arm around me for, like, during the movie. We just watched a film together and then parted ways. Teens are so bad at dating. And I know because I was one. Oh, thank you, ASMR person. I'm glad you like the streams. Sister was probably thinking, oof. Yeah, but I did end up dating that guy for like 4 years, so it worked out in the end. I mean, not in the end, but in the case of 4 years. You know, it was nice to always have a boyfriend through high school. Never had to worry about, like, you know, having crushes or stuff like that. Never had to be like, oh, do you think that guy in my class likes me? No, never had to worry about that shit. I was taken. Your fake girlfriend series going to see Avatar in theaters. I barely remember that movie. Why'd you guys break up? Well, oh, what was it? Actually, it's kind of hard to remember now. Yeah. It was just, we were about to graduate from, like, high school, and yeah, I felt like we were going in different directions. Like, I just, like, this is like the feeling just wasn't there anymore. Just like, you know how people just like grow apart? It was kind of like that. Of course, I was the one who did the breaking up, and I felt like a real shithead because I think I broke his heart, but like, there was like, it was just over, you know? Yeah. It's just kind of hard to explain. This is like the way things go. High school relationships usually don't last, so it was almost inevitable, not definitely inevitable, because like there are high school sweethearts that stay together. I know that, but was not meant to be. Fake breaker of hearts. Yeah, that is true. Every Yeah, everybody I've dated, I have been the one, I've been the breaker of hearts. Another good reason to not date. I am tired of breaking hearts. I fall out of love as quickly as I fall in love. It's really unfortunate. So, word of advice, word of dating advice for anybody: don't date me. Ex was older than me and she was trying to force me to move in with her after she graduated. Ooh, red flag. That's scary. Heartbreak is an invaluable learning opportunity, I guess. I mean, everybody faces it eventually. Not just like it's not just like romantic heartbreak. I mean, I guess that can be a valuable experience if you think like if you're into that sort of relationship. Like like heartbreak is like, when someone you really care about dies, or like you lose a friend because like they start acting like an asshole and like you can't bring them back to who they were before. Like there are tons of different kinds of heartbreak. How long ago was the last time you dated? I don't know. It's kind of personal, but it was like a few months before I started the channel that I ended a relationship. It was long distance though. I didn't do it over text though. I called. It was very upsetting on both sides. I didn't want to hurt him, but like it had to be done cuz I just didn't feel the same way anymore. It's not fair to string people along. I thank you, Brandon Porter, for $5. I date you just to have a friend. Wouldn't that be friend zoning, though? I always feel like you should be at least friends with the person you're dating. You should have, like... It shouldn't just be, like, a romantic thing. You should be able to, like, hang out. But, like, they shouldn't be, like, your only friend, You gotta have other stuff going on. Oh, the Mets? What about the Mets? Date fake just to prove her wrong. I feel like if somebody asked me out at this point, I'd say no. Like, even if it was somebody I knew in real life, I'd just be like, no, I don't have time for this right now. Like, literally, it's not just the pandemic. A lot of the reason why I'm not dating right now, besides, breaking hearts, a lot of complicated emotions, I do not have time. I don't have the scheduling, time management skills. I really don't. I believe you can only love someone once in your life. You'll know when you feel it, kind of thing. Huh. So, like, you're saying, like, if you fall out of love with someone... Wait. Like... Are you saying, like, if you fall out of love with someone, there's no chance you could ever love them again? Not sure if that's totally true, but, however you see it. I'm not here to debate philosophy on love. I don't know anything about it. Like, love is like the chemical reactions of your brain, but that feels like, lame and cynical to say. Even like if love is just like chemical reactions in your brain, it's still real. You still feel it. It still affects you. So, yeah. Myself having a friend and eventually making her a GF more often than just shooting my shot. Huh. Yeah. You gotta get to know someone first, like demi-romantic people. I don't know. The whole demi label, it just feels like a bit extra, Like, just like, I have to know someone, I have to be friends with them in order to fall in love with them, and I'm just like, okay, relax. Saying if you fall out of love, you probably didn't love them. I disagree. Love isn't like a fixed, permanent thing. It's like, I think it's completely possible to love someone with all your heart, and then like time moves on, you change as a person, they change as a person, you fall out of love. That's just natural. Like, I don't think it would be fair to say that like if you fall out of love with someone, you never really love them at all. Like, if that is what you're saying. I don't know if that, I don't think I'd agree with that. Oh, nice, Danker Crap, you caught a stream. And you're gonna catch these hands! You really out here fall in love with people they care about and enjoy spending time with? Not me. I'm falling in love with fictional characters. That's why I play dating sims. And read fan fiction, because I'm mentally ill. Love and hate are the closest emotions. Passion is what they have in common. Right. Don't become bitter out of heartbreak. That is true. You shouldn't do that. Bed reveal. Oh yeah, you like my sheets? They got sparkles on them. Well, sparkle shapes. Last time I thought about this crap, I was in high school. Ah, yes. I understand. Everybody be thinking about love in high school. It's weird, right? Like, everybody gets into high school and they're just like, all of a sudden, like, I must date. Well, mostly they just want to get laid. I don't know. This is why, like, asexual people are more powerful than we could possibly imagine. They don't gotta worry about that shit. They're just like, yeah, I feel no lust. I feel no attraction on a sexual basis. You cannot control me. Ace people are so fucking powerful. I'm almost jealous. They don't gotta worry about that shit. I fall in love again with the person that rejected you. What do you mean? Like, I would assume, like, it's easy to stay in love with someone even if they reject you. They're not shackled to such an absurd compulsion. They truly they are closer to being divine. Yeah, well, I don't know about anything divine, but, like, ace people, they are on top of shit. Like, really. They don't get distracted by that shit. Like, ace people, like, who are, like, ace people who don't worry about relationships and are, like, fiercely dedicated, like, one hobby or profession, they are more powerful than you could possibly imagine. I feel like I said that before, but, like, they take the time that could be, like, dedicated to a romantic relationship, and they put that towards something else. The power, the strength. Something I could only dream of. People like to rush into relationships. Yeah, you know. That's me. Yeah, that's me. Gotta call myself out here. That's me. I have a lot of bad habits when it comes to relationships. Not just breaking hearts. Get too obsessed too quickly. That's why it's better for me to stick to fandoms. You know, at the very least, if I get obsessed with a fandom, I'm not like obsessing over someone emotionally, you know? Not messing with anybody's vibe. Time management skills, the opposite of love. Yeah, seriously. I was thinking about it before because, like, you know, bring it back to Obey Me. It doesn't have routes, so you can pretty much date everybody all at once. Like, I was thinking that, like, theoretically, I could do poly, but then again, I wouldn't. A, because, like, could never find anyone to do that, but, like, two, there's just no time. How do you date two people at once? How does anyone find the time for that? Like, people work full time these days, and they have, like, multiple partners? How? How do you have time? The only way I could see it working is, like, in a thruple where, like, everybody's dating each other, so, like, if one person gets busy, at least the other two have each other. How do poly people do it? Poor relationship issues are related to various traumas we developed. Oh, I have trauma. Not gonna see anybody about it, though. I don't want to be too open about this. That's a friend group. No, you seem to be misunderstanding what I'm saying here. Poly is in, like, they're all dating. Like, they're all romantically intertwined. Like, that's not like a friend group. I'm talking about, like, people that I would presumably be sleeping with. Just assumably. Also, how to get... They gotta splurge for the king-size bed. That's pricey. But then again, a 3-income household would be, like, really good in this day and age. Defeat capitalism. Marry 2 people. Friend's parents are poly. Family tree is like an orchard that got really tangled up and is now one mega tree. Nice. Poly people learn to cultivate healthy boundaries with themselves and one another. Yeah, poly people, they're more powerful. Again, more powerful than you could possibly imagine because they have the time management and communication skills that I could only dream of. Ugh. Remember, you don't have to spend all your spare time with your partner. I know, but, like, you still gotta have, like, scheduled dates and stuff. But I have a problem where, like, if I'm not interacting with someone on a regular basis, like, every other day or so, I tend to forget they exist. Seriously. Like, that was one of the things that made dating in high school so easy, because, like, I was in the same school as that guy, I saw him every day, it was really easy to keep up with him. These days, I sure forget it exists. Like, I'd just be like, oh shit, I haven't messaged my partner in, like, 3 days. Honestly. Funimation has a category called fan service. Oh, I bet you Token Rambu's in that category. Great show. Well, not a great show, but, you know, fun show. Alejandro Saab is in it, in the English dub. Nobody knows who that is. It's Kagi Films. But nobody knows who that is. Unless you do know who that is. He also voiced a character in a dating sim I played once. It wasn't great, but he's a pretty good voice actor. Yeah, yeah, the emotional needs thing, right? Like, I can't handle my own emotional needs, let alone 2 other people's. Who has the time? Do I like game theory? I used to. It used to be a lot of fun, like, listening to him theorize, but then the videos got weird. And he started showing up on camera a lot. I didn't like that. I liked his voiceovers more. And now it's just like, all of his videos are like a theory to end the world, honestly. Some things don't need to be theorized about. I don't... It's like, he's got like 55 Nights at Freddy's. There he is. He's the one who voiced Shallot? In what? Someone who's never into game theory as a kid, those videos seem so weird. Yeah, if you go back and, like, watch the old edited versions, well, like, the old editing, it's really weird. What's my love language? I have no fucking idea. Gave the Pope Undertale. Oh yeah, he did do that, didn't he? And Sans was Ness. He said that. Wait, seriously? He made a theory about Luigi's... Oh, really? Learning to create boundaries for yourself is important. Yeah, I know. I don't have the mental acuity for that. Not at the moment. Maybe in another lifetime. 20 years from now. Not sure. About food theory, I've never followed that. I didn't even know, like, I forgot that existed. You don't need a whole video to know Luigi is packing. They make a whole video about whether or not the Pyro from TF2 is a guy or a girl. I say, for one, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know if, like, Pyro is canonically genderless, but I'll just say this. All of the other characters in the game are dudes. I'm pretty sure the Pyro was originally conceived to be a dude. Is ASMR a good route to get your voice acting out there as a guy? I don't know. I haven't really stretched out into real voice acting yet. Oh, except for that one show... cartoon thing that I voiced lines for? I don't remember what happened with that. I haven't heard about that in months. Not sure. Probably on hiatus. But I did get paid. Yeah, I don't know. I do know if you're a guy and you want to make ASMR roleplays, you probably have some luck if you have like a half decent voice, because girls are really into that. Seriously. They really are. Especially if you voice like a anime voice. Just like pretend you're that guy from Hero Academia. What's his name? That guy that explodes. Exploding guy. Just pretend to be him. The Amin's voice actor, voicing in video games still in development. Wow. Nice. Are you allowed to say which one? Bakugo, yeah, just pretend to be Bakugo. I don't know if, like, Hiro Aka is, like, still as big anymore, but, you know, people were into those dudes. They were really into those dudes. Severely. A lot of shipping. A lot of Fujoshi shit in there. No hate, though. Bakugo is just a bully to the main character. Yeah, I saw the first episode of that show. He's just such an asshole that I couldn't even stand it. Like, really. What's my take on femboys? 10 out of 10. Love me some femboys. It's like, boys... Well, I don't even know, like, what you would consider, like, traditionally femboys. Do they wear, like... Just, like, are they feminine, like, voice or presentation? Do they wear dresses, nail polish, makeup, whatever? You know, boys be looking cute. Small game someone contacted me about. They don't have a name yet. Alright, cool. That's fun. You know, I was thinking, when I get out of this job, I'm gonna put, you know, they have, like, voice acting casting calls for, like, dating sims and visual novels all the time. I could audition. I could audition for that stuff. I will audition for that stuff, because, like, there's always new stuff being made that needs, like, a voice or two to be thrown around. I could do additional voices on something. I'm here. Fujoshi crowd simping hard. Yep. Did some stuff for small animations. A game my friend made on Newgrounds. Haven't done stuff in like 5 years. Yeah, I don't know, like if you just pick up some scripts from Reddit and like read them for fun, like, yeah. I don't know if you'd be able to grow like an audience for voice acting, but you could grow an audience. I mean, if you want to voice act, you could just like, you can audition for roles or go to like, there's that voices.com thing where like you can upload a profile or something, I don't know. Bit picky with femboys. Some of them have personalities plus features that are too masked for me. Huh. I guess. I don't know. Like, what is it, their build? Got a call from an acting academy. Nice. Man. My neck's starting to hurt from lying like this. It's just if I hold my head in a certain way, I get a severe headache. Astolfo or Felix? Astolfo. I like pink. Dark Pictures anthology game. Ooh, fun. Learn how to do other accents. Yeah, accents are really hard to get right, though. I feel like if I try it, like I've tried to sound British before, it never works. Just found out your gym is closed today. On Black Friday of all days? But how will they sell overpriced gym memberships? It's just like, I should be exercising more. There's a gym in my building, but like, they like restrict it for like COVID and such. It's only open from like 8 to 10. So, and you have to like book an hour time slot for it. It's just like, dude, can't I just like friggin' go in there at like 6 a.m. when I get off work? That'd be nice. Nothing is open when I get off work. It's so annoying. I have to wait until like 8 a.m. to go grocery shopping. Black Friday, the day where it's okay to punch your grandmother for a TV. Oh my god, Jay, don't even get me fucking started on what they did to Charles Martinet. Like, really? Fucking Crisp Rat as Mario? If he's gonna be doing a silly voice the entire time, why the fuck did you bother hiring him in the first place? It's all just for like, it's all just for name brand value on the actors, but it's fucking Mario. Like, everybody knows who Mario is. People would still go see the Mario movie even if it was like voiced by total unknowns. Don't give me that bullshit. Nintendo is a worldwide company. Oh, thank you, Bio. Oh my god. Like, thank you. That's like, that's such a sweet thing to say. Dude. Like, honestly, you're like way more pro than I am. Like I'm inspired by you. Like, you're the one who's like, you're the one who's like setting out and like doing like crossovers with like other voice actors and like setting up like these crazy storylines and stuff. You're like way more pro than me. Thank you. Voice actor for the video games has been a constant for the last 25 years. Yeah, seriously. He's gonna make a cameo in the movie. Like, fuck off. What bullshit? How could you do this to him? He's been there forever. We all know him as the voice of Mario. Get Chris Pratt out of here. Fucking weird religious zealot asshole. Wow, some of my videos actually make you feel tired. That's an accomplishment, Zacinator. Thank you. It's time Mega Man gets a movie. Uh, Maybe like they make one like give him an anime movie, probably like that TV show. All the Chris guys in Hollywood seem whack. Yeah, there's a lot of Chris's in Hollywood. Chris Hemsworth seems alright, but I bet he's hiding some dark friggin' secret. They're all doing it. Pac-Man had his own series, yeah, in like the 80s, right? This is like a cartoon show. They gave everybody a cartoon in the 80s, or the 70s. You know how many shows are just like basically like Scooby-Doo knockoffs, but were made by the same company that made Scooby-Doo? There was one with like a car, and I don't know, man. Ryan Reynolds is likable because he is literally Deadpool. Like, he's good as Deadpool because he's literally Deadpool. Everybody hates Chris. Pac-Man has a 3D animated. Wait, like recently? Why? Like, I could understand in the 80s when they made shows out of anything, but why now? What could the story possibly be? Mint Mobile not good, though. Really? I keep hearing ads for that on podcasts. They don't have it in Canada. When my old phone was like dying, I was like, I kind of want to switch to that. It doesn't exist in Canada. It sucks because there were discount codes. In 2012, what the hell? Why do I feel like I've heard of that actually now that you've mentioned it? Pac-Man Ghostly Adventures. Like the chilling adventures of Sabrina. Stop making things dark and edgy. Actually, wait. Now I think I do remember what you're talking about. Somebody in a chat I was in once was talking about how they were like a huge fan of it, and like it got really dark and then the fandom like imploded. Sonic cartoons are wild and wacky AF. Yeah, and there's a lot of difference in quality between them. The Sonic Boom cartoon. I never watched it, but I've seen like those compilations of the jokes from it. It looks pretty funny. Although I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist anymore. Sonic Boom was like kind of a flash in the pan, a weird redesign for Sonic that they don't use anymore. They made Knuckles a himbo. It was weird. Hype for Spider-Verse 2. Me too. The first one was good, but like I feel like they could have done more with it, you know? I want to see more of that, of the noir guy. He was fun. Nicolas Cage isn't the best voice actor, though. Gotta be honest. Like, there were times when I feel like his lines fell a bit flat. Top 3 2010 cartoons. Whoa. I don't know, I wasn't really watching cartoons in the 2010s. I guess number 1 would be Steven Universe because it's the only cartoon I really kept up with. I'm doing okay, Grim Hunter, with my only hands that'll get you. Animated Sonic Drug Awareness PSA. I don't think yeah, you don't see PSAs like that anymore, definitely. I don't think I've seen that, but they did have like Sonic Says segments at the end of the original cartoon. I remember those. I didn't actually watch the show, I've just seen the segments. But you know, I remember Concerned Children's Advertisers PSA. I don't think they make those anymore, but like, does anybody remember the North American House Hippo? I'm gonna play the audio on my phone. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. We all have to hear it. We all gotta hear about the North American House Hippo. North American House Hippo. I'm gonna turn the volume up and listen to it.
It's nighttime in a kitchen just like yours. All is quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out of
This is a fucking classic, bro.
water and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets using lots of
God, when I was a kid, I fucking wish that house hippos were real.
The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really
Real.
but you
Knew it couldn't be true, didn't you?
That's why it's good to think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions, kind of like you just did. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers. That line at the end, like I quoted that for years. That looked really real, but you knew it couldn't be true, didn't you? You haven't seen it, Steven Universe Future. Me neither. I've kind of put it off watching it. Because I was just like, you know, the series kind of ended in like a good place with like the original, so I was kind of over it. I didn't really need it. Hippos are terrifying. Yes, but house hippos, adorable. Have I seen Sword Art Online? I've seen a lot of opinion pieces on it. And abridged. Is that still going? They give up? They give up yet? They give up? Anyway, I'm in pain now. This was a mistake. How long have I been here? How long has this live stream been going? It's been 2.5 hours. I'm calling it here. This has been a very successful live stream, though, I have to say. So many people are watching, lots of donations. This has been fun. It was worth it. The neck pain was worth it. And my hands, which will get you. I still can't reach the camera. That would be a really great way to end the stream if I would just like reach out and block the camera. Yeah. Like the end of a horror movie. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Hashtag buy fake a house hippo. Yes. That'll be my next art commission. Just commissioning artwork of me with a house hippo. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I'm gonna leave. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who became real fakers and re-upped on being real fakers. And thank you to everybody who watched this whole time. Thank you, Thor, for the $5 final donation. We gotta wait for the pop-up. We gotta wait. Then we'll leave. Then we'll leave. Then we'll leave. Give us the pop-up. Do it, Streamlabs. Do the pop-up, and then we can. Then I'll leave. Yeah. Good night, everybody. And I'll get you.